Patrick, do tell your father about the condition of his heart.
Right now, I'm having trouble hearing if he has one. Will you two pipe down? Has there been any pain in your left arm or in your chest?
No. Just a little shortness of breath. And yours would be, too, if you know how your sister's choosing to live her
Are
life.
you experiencing any nausea?
No. Nothing wrong with me that having a sane daughter wouldn't cure.
Johnny, what's going on?
All right. I am all right, Jack. I wish you'd all stop hanging the crepe out. Get out of this place. I want to get me an airplane, get to France, and drag Siobhan back
Well,
here.
right now, you're going to go to cardiology for an EKG. Let me roll him out.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing wrong with me. Absolutely you.
John.
People are people. I know that. We're in a
Bye,
hospital.
baby.
Your doctors here have to do your
Calm
job.
down. Yeah.
Do it fast, please, and let me out of here.
All right, John. All right. Just 3 minutes. Good.
Pretty normal to me.
Oh.
That's so exciting.
Kenneth Graham came to the bar this afternoon to tell us news that Bill had found Siobhan in France with Max. Naturally, I had to tell John about Siobhan and Max. Well, he exploded.
Yeah. Well, who wouldn't?
It's more than likely that she never even met up with the man in France.
Nay, Bill Hyde just called me from France.
And?
He recruited Interpol to help him save Siobhan. They ended up busting in on a lover's holiday.
Oh, she found what she was looking for.
She deserves everything she gets. She chooses to make a pact with the devil.
Oh, Siobhan must see something to the man that we all are missing. Otherwise, she couldn't be in love with him.
Oh, yeah? Let me tell you, May, Siobhan has finally chosen for one man. I've had it with her.
He said exactly the same thing about her when she took up with Joseph.
No, that's not true, May. In fact, I introduced her to Joe. The truth is, Joe wasn't good for Siobhan, but he was a saint compared to Debusshack.
You can't wash your hands on somebody that you care so much about.
Well, there isn't much I can do. But that person is so dedicated to following up their life.
Jack, why do you have to be so harsh in your judgment of people?
Not everyone, Dave. Only the people I respect the most. Siobhan. Siobhan could cut through a phony like a knife through butter. Now she's with a guy whose whole life is built on deceit and corruption, maybe murder. What are you going to do about it?
Pray that she knows what she's doing.
Don't waste your prayers. We already know she does.
Oh, prayers are never wasted, my dear. Especially when you have a daughter and you don't know where she is, and a husband who's very likely having a coronary.
Get what I said. Prayers never hurt. Maybe neither does a little action. Maybe, just maybe, it's not too late to help Siobhan out of this one.
When are you going to learn that you can't run everyone's life?
What do you mean?
I mean, a baby is not going to make our problems disappear like that.
Look, I know things between us lately haven't been exactly perfect.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, well, I guess being pregnant just makes women kind of nervous and cranky and self-absorbed.
Well, what'll be your excuse the next 9 months?
But you see, you're not going to have to worry about that because I'm over the worst of it. I've never felt better. I guess having a family, knowing my family's going to be on the way, I just realized that it's the most important thing in my life.
Wasn't the most important thing to you last weekend?
Dave,
Look, you went on a shoot with Tiger the weekend before we were going to get married. One lousy weekend, that's all I want. You can't give it to me. Well, you may be in a family way, but you certainly don't have the family spirit.
what I've got is a job. A job that you practically crammed down my throat.
Oh, I forced you to become a nationwide
You
celebrity.
told me that I had to find myself, remember? That I had to have a career. That you didn't want me to be just Mrs. Dave Greenberg.
Some people in show business manage to have personal lives. They can even find someone that they care about besides themselves.
Oh, really? No, I suppose you're talking about Miss Perfect.
Who?
Katie. Yeah, well, let me tell you something, Dave. She's nothing but a two-faced liar. And she's out to get her hands on everything she can, including...
Well, let me tell you something. We're not talking about Katie. We're talking about us.
Talk.
Not now. I got to go to rehearsal.
What, is it Katie?
No. To polish up the music I've been working on for this show, remember? If you'd been here last weekend, you could have gone to the run-through. Then you might have some idea of what's been going on in my life.
Well, I think I have a pretty good idea.
Then you know that we have a lot to settle before we talk about marriage.
Even after what I just told you.
Especially after that. I'll be back in about 2 hours. I gotta go.
Where the hell's Greenberg?
Parker, I could call him at his apartment again if you want me to.
Mel has been cooling his heels since lunch waiting for him.
Well, Parker, Mel can go on with the orchestrations by himself. But Dave should be here any minute now.
Mel's the arranger, not the composer. Dave has to tell him exactly what he wants. Just my luck, Dave goes and gets hit by a truck or something 2 weeks before we open.
Don't say that. Now, if Dave isn't here in 5 minutes, then we'll worry, okay?
All right. If you give me something to ease my mind with.
What?
Do you have that song, second act, then?
Yeah, as of yesterday.
Great. Sing it. Today, Katie.
Well, I need some music.
Mel, give her some backup. Sure.
Not an easy point of view. Standing here when I feel the way I do. Almost touching. Being here with you. Being here alone. To the point of saying, if I only had one night to have a sort of leaving. It's something we can't fight, and if it's love you need, it should be me.
Go ahead, finish. I want to remember you singing those words to me always.
Oh, you don't have to remember. Forget remembering. I'll say those words to you the rest of my life. Hey, what's wrong?
What's wrong is that he's kept us waiting for over an hour.
I'm sorry about that, Parker. I've got...
But nothing. I ought to kick yours. Now get moving. I didn't hire Mel to play solitaire all day. I want you to take him over to the studio and iron out your orchestrations.
In a minute. I've got some stuff to talk with Katie.
Now! This show goes in the previews 1 week. And if we can't pull together, I'll replace you, Katie, and the whole lot of you if I have
Okay.
to.
Okay.
Listen, why don't you meet me here after you finish with Mel, okay?
I can't. I'll see you later tonight.
Sure, Dave.
Would you get moving?